Bonjour. This morning I want to talk yet again about anxiety. Yes, again, because so many people, so many among us experience anxiety on a daily basis and sometimes for some of us several times a day. So I think it's worth taking some time to talk about it. So last time I had made a video about the difference between anxiety and annoyance in the way to manage it, and mainly in what it means as a bodily reaction. And so this morning what I want to do is to talk a little bit how to manage anxiety. Usually someone who experiences an anxiety might as well experience panic attack, which is truly and deeply a very disturbing experience. People feel and think they might go mad or they might die. It's very, very intense bodily and cognitive process. When you have anxiety, the best thing is to first, instead of avoiding what is happening, to begin to notice the triggers. You can have a diary of your anxiety moments, writing them down, so you may notice a pattern, or at least by writing it down you create already a distance from it, so you begin to have that safer distance with what you are experiencing. When you know the triggers, or when you are feeling the beginning of the anxiety, it's all about observing, noticing what is happening. So it can be different bodily reaction, sweating hands, shallow breath, beginning to sweat, the heart pounding and beating faster. All that, when you begin to notice it without trying to change anything, but just observing, it's a way to begin to understand what is happening, and being kind of gentle with it. When it is happening, when you notice that pattern in your body or in your mind, the different thoughts that are coming in, what you can do is first a breathing exercise. Breathing exercising is triggering and stimulating the vagal nerve. The vagal nerve is a nerve which is it is the longest nerve you have in your body, and it is going through all the main organs. So it is a kind of a neural break. So when you are triggering the vagal nerve, you are putting into action the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the one that will put you at rest. When you are anxious, when you are in that state of anxiety, you are hyper vigilant. Everything is on alert because your mind and your brain think there is a danger around. So you are there is arousal, there is a hyper awareness just in case danger is around the corner, right? When you trigger the vagal nerve, then you put your whole system at rest. Okay, it's a neural break, the vagal nerve, and you can trigger it very actively by breathing, because you have some captors in your lungs. So when you breathe, you triggers and you stimulate that vagal nerve, and everything will go down. So you can, by breathing, you can breathe in, pause, and breathe out. The main thing is, when you breathe out, breathe longer than when you breathe in. So you breathe in, you pause, you can do that for 3-4 seconds, and then you breathe out longer than when you are breathing in. This is a very, very efficient way to calm your whole body and your whole system down. When you have done that, you have observed your bodily reaction and cognitive reaction, your thoughts. You have done your breathing, so already you have managed and calmed down the thing. What you can do next is just sending you a positive message. It it has to be positive and with no judgment. Something like, I may feel better, I may be calm. If it is too difficult for you to say straight from the first time, I feel better, I am more calm. So yes, something like, it is possible for me to feel more calm. It is okay for me to open to being more quiet and calm. Something like that. Do not jump too much. If you are in that anxious state, you can't be calm from one second to the other, because then this will be another important thing to understand. Your brain will go to what it knows, and what it knows is anxiety. You have your trigger, boom, you go to your anxiety, but I have covered that already. So it's like an addiction, really, because your brain is used to that. So you will need to change that pattern and to change that kind of addiction your mind and your brain are into. It may take some time or not, it depends how often you train your brain. It's really a kind of a training again in a different way. So instead of going straight to the anxiety, you notice what is happening. You do not judge. You do a few, maybe 2 minutes of breathing exercises, and then you send yourself that message, it is okay for me to react in a different way, or I might be fine if I am more quiet. And then you train your brain and your mind in a different way. Believe me, it works. This is all what the last research are telling us. To be gentle, to send a new message, and to observe, really observe what is happening. This is what is called meditation or mindfulness. I know you know about it. It's not only a fashion trend, it is something that is efficient. So call it the way you want, but observe and send to yourself a kind, accepting, and different messages. It is possible for me to be calm. So good luck. You can do that. And if you have any question, please let me know. Have a good day. Au revoir.